Hey, everybody.
Hey, peeps.
How's it going? Hey, Sue. Hey, Connie. How are you? Hey, Edie. Everybody
She's grinding some herbs in her
Yeah.
pestle.
I'm getting some herbs ground up to make we're going to make an oxymel together tonight.
What is that?
We're going to go over it.
Okay.
Don't jump ahead of the ball game.
Well, trying to be the teacher's pet.
Y'all had a good week?
Ooh, that's strong.
I know it. Smells good, don't
What
it?
is that?
We'll go over it in a minute.
What herb is that is coming out?
Hey, Crazy Lizzie Goat Farm and more.
Crazy Lizzie.
Hey, Susie. Hey, Allison.
Hey, friends.
Hey, Renee. How are y'all?
Just dig it.
Hey, Celebrating Farm Life from South Carolina.
Hope y'all made it through the storm okay.
Hey, Patricia from West Monroe, Louisiana.
West Monroe.
Hey, Londa. How are you and Tom doing tonight?
Avalon. Hey.
Hey, Avalon. I'm grinding up some herbs, getting ready I'm actually macerating some herbs. We're going to use proper terminology tonight to get ready. We're going to make an oxymel together tonight.
Yep. Renee says she's doing great.
Good. Good.
Go, Gene, go.
Go, Gene, go.
Missouri.
Nice.
Is the leaves starting to change up there or out there?
Oh, this smells so good, y'all.
It's strong.
Can you see it? They can't see it. Let me scoot over. Smells yummy. Hey,
Roll
Faye.
Tide. Yep. A little less
Keith.
on the roll, though. Oh, me. Hey, Faye.
Hey, Debbie Lamb Wooten.
Debbie Lamb Wooten.
How are ya?
I seen you in them pictures with your kin folk and your little babes.
They look good, don't
Oh,
they?
Miles. Oh, Miles, man. I'm going to have to give him a hairstyle.
How are the boys and the grandbabies? Grandbabies are the best, aren't they?
Lori says she has her cup.
Hey, Dorothy. Oh, good, Lori. Yep, we've got ours too.
Yes, some honey and
lemon tea with vitamin C packets.
Vitamin C packet. Yep. Hey, Dorothy.
Hey, Michelle from New Hampshire.
Catherine, Gigi, Phoenix.
Yeah, our son's in New Hampshire, and he said it's cold there.
Yes.
Already got cold weather. We're just
Neil.
We're just now getting to where it's cool weather. We were outside right before the live doing pine straw.
That dust.
Yeah,
so dry.
That dust is rough. That's why we're drinking vitamin C. But it's nice and cool out there. We didn't want to come in. It was nice working out there in the cooler weather. Hey, Catherine.
She said Miles would love that. Yes, babies are perfect.
Man.
Yeah, we seen it.
I want to see y'all. I miss y'all.
Ella is getting big. Chase and Kaylani sent us a video today, and she is getting so long and gaining weight.
Mm-hmm. She's filling out, getting big.
You seen a comet? There was a comet tonight, Catherine.
What?
You sure it wasn't China?
We had a comet tonight?
Well, we've been having the northern lights again.
I don't know nothing.
People's been putting it. I've been asleep.
Wow. Did you get some good pictures? Lows in the 40s for Sue.
That's good. I'm glad the storm went around you, but
yeah.
Wow.
Minimum damage.
Man.
Oh, lost a hen, a turkey, and our rescue cat. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, it's every night this week, about an hour after sunset.
Okay. I need to be more up on my happenings. Yep, go Ella, go. She's doing good. And our grandbaby Cooper he's getting so vocal and like he's really developing a personality, and he's gonna be a little mess.
Yep.
I'm having a hard time seeing everything. Patricia says I have new twin grandbabies,
Mm-hmm.
boy and a girl. They're 2 months old. And now I got a grandbaby girl coming in 3 weeks. Wow, you got lots of blessings.
Debbie said she didn't miss us, and she said she didn't like us.
I doubt it. Debbie would never say that. She might think it, but she wouldn't say it.
So Chickadee enjoyed the day at Dollywood.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Chance and Renee and Cooper went there a couple of weeks ago, and they said it was awesome.
Oh, that's nice.
I haven't been to Dollywood in years.
The last time I went was my senior year of high school, and my mom and dad took me on a trip there. That's the last time I've been. That was a long time ago. Last time I've been. Hey, Parker Leonard, how are you? You're back.
He's back.
Where you been? How you doing? How's school going?
How'd your
How
appointment
did
go?
your appointment go? We missed last week's live. I'm still having issues. My levels still aren't right. I have, if you don't know, I have Graves' disease, a thyroid disease, and my levels still are not right. And he's still demanding that I have surgery, and I'm still fighting it. And he's setting me up with an eye specialist because Graves' disease affects your eyes. So I still haven't heard when that appointment is yet, but he upped my medicine and I'm feeling better. Like this, it's kicking in and I'm feeling a lot better. So still working through it. Thanks for asking though. Hey, Susie. She calls us lovebirds.
I know. With turquoise, your favorite color.
Yes, with my favorite colored hearts. Oh, that's funny.
So the ones of you guys tuning in now, Tracy is macerating some herbs down in this little pestle.
In my mortar and pestle.
Isn't that beautiful?
It smells so good. I wish I
It's
could
strong.
smell it.
It's so strong.
Wish I could smell it. Yeah, I'm getting ready. Tonight we're going to make an oxymel together.
Cool.
Last week there was some interest in that and some questions about it. So I thought this week we'd just talk about it a little bit and make one together. What?
Oh boy.
What's funny?
She's got a bunch of fresh squeezed garlic over there and it is so strong. Woo.
This is strong.
Wow. I'm going to eat a spoonful of it here in a minute.
I love the smell of garlic. Love it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, so what's everybody doing in your gardens right now? Thank you, Celebrating Farm Life.
When can you meet Mr. Gene? Hey, Parker. You getting ready for hunting season? I know I am. Dee remembers me losing my wedding band in Gatlinburg. Did I lose my wedding? I've done got senile. Did I lose my wedding band?
You did lose your wedding band.
When?
I do remember that when we were on the youth trip. We went.
Oh,
on
when
the
we were
youth
throwing snowballs
trip. I
at
think
people?
that's what it was. But we were on the youth trip with all the youth and Debbie and
How in
David,
the
Timmy
world?
and Marcy.
Well, where did he find it? Or where did we
I
find
can't
it?
remember the details.
Because I
about
still
it,
have
but
it.
I do remember that happening though.
I really don't. I wonder.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Y'all got good memories.
Yeah, I need to take me some ginkgo biloba.
I remember a bunch of other fun stuff about that trip, but I didn't remember that.
Oh man,
Catherine
Londa
got it?
says Milton took her garden.
Oh no. Took your garden.
The water got deep.
Oh
Storm surge.
no. Oh goodness. Hopefully you can rebuild it and
Catherine
plant
is
in the
starting her
spring.
stand tomorrow.
okay, got my stand ready today. Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow's opening day of bow season.
I guess it is. I done.
How do you
I've
not
gotten
know?
to where
Tomorrow's opening day of
Look,
bow season.
I'm focusing on Indiana. and I got too much going on. The Queen's got me busy around here.
Yep. Yep.
When can I meet you, Mr. Gene? When do you want to meet? You trying to get a date? Opening day tomorrow.
Yeah, opening day is tomorrow.
Well, it can be tomorrow. That's fine. I got work to do.
Yeah.
I have not even shot my bow. It's still in the closet. And I just got my hunting gear out of the barn and went through it. I got to wash everything. But
hey, Lisa B.
Yeah, I don't know if she got time to replant. She could replant her fall stuff.
Well, she's in Florida. You could replant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you still probably got to. Londa, what is your first estimated frost date? Ours is November 11th. What is yours? Because you probably do still have some time to plant being in Florida. Ale says, Tithonia, Mexican sunflowers starting to bloom. Morning glories. Yeah, morning glories are beautiful right now. Brassicas are quail's favorite snack. And Phoenix is cooling down finally. All right.
So we got Tracy's got this surprise with this little, what is it called? Oxymel.
Oxymel.
So we're going to do that tonight, but we've also got another little surprise. Going to see if somebody can name that tune.
We got a new game for you. Gene was, I could hear him all the way. Okay. We have a pine forest that he planted by hand, each individual little pine sprig. Would it be a sprig? Each little sprig. By hand, he planted like 7 years ago, I think now. And now we have a beautiful pine forest where we can harvest our own.
I think it was like 500 to 700 pine tree seedlings.
By hand.
Planted the front too, but hey, it was worth it. We got pine straw now for free.
Yeah, now we can harvest our own pine straw for all the garden beds. We're saving my guesstimate's about $400 in pine straw because it takes a lot of pine straw to cover all my garden beds. So anyway, it's on the other side of the property through the woods. He's on the tractor over there, raking it up and scooping it up into the bucket. And then he brings it over to me in the garden and I spread it out. So he's over there and I can hear him all the way from over there singing a song. So he comes back singing the song and it's an old song and we had an idea.
It's not the rubber tree Tracy sings.
Not the rubber tree, but that kind of sparked this idea. So we had an idea every Monday night to start playing Name That Tune.
Maybe.
And let Gene come up with a good old song. And y'all tell us the name of the song and the artist.
Maybe now the pressure's on me because maybe I won't forget the words. And Debbie, if she's still
words. Debbie, if he forgets the words, give him heck.
Oh God, let me get another little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You ready?
Okay. I gotta remember how it goes. So who can name the tune without me even saying anything? Okay.
What?
Oh, she's on here. Crap.
Who?
Debbie.
Of course she is. Hey, Lynn. Ready to start filling the freezer. We have purple whole peas, carrots, and peppers. All right.
Okay, y'all probably wouldn't guess this because it's really not. But anyway, it's a great song. I love the melody, love the tune. I don't know all the verses, but they'll make you cry if you listen to the song. But
yeah, well.
The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old. And his blood runs through my instrument. His song is in my soul. My life's attempt to imitate the man. I am a living legacy to the leader of the band. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. Yeah, my life's been a poor attempt. I knew I'd do it. I did it for you, Debbie.
Mess the words up.
I love that.
Okay, you got the name of the song, but
Fogelberg, Greg Godman.
Got it.
Greg Goodwin got it. The man. And I wanted Tracy.
Fogelberg.
Good
job.
I wanted Tracy to do the little.
We knew you'd get the name of the song, but we weren't sure you'd know
Yes.
the artist.
Look, you know the Tammy. Go Tammy.
All
Yeah.
right.
Serena.
All right,
Yes.
Serena.
I love that song. It's great.
Debbie's guess before you started singing was Midnight Cry.
Oh my God.
Hit it. Please sing it.
Oh God.
Please. Hey,
I'm
okay.
sweating already.
Backstory for all of you who do not know. Debbie Wooten was
Sister Tolinda.
Sister Tolinda. She was our pastor's wife for many years. And we still consider her and Brother David our pastors. They were our mentors. We raised our boys together. We would not be who we are today if it was not for them. And that is for sure. We love them so very much.
Amen.
Such an impact on our lives. And Jean and Debbie, what?
Chance says, "Stop for the love of God." I knew he wouldn't like it.
Hey, we're having fun, Chance.
Hey, whatever, buddy.
Fun.
Get out of here. We don't need you.
We're having a good time. So Debbie and Jean were in the choir together and praise team at New Life at church for all these years. And Jean's song, one of his main songs that he always did solo on, was Midnight Cry. And you should sing it for everyone.
No, that's like
everybody wants to hear Midnight Cry.
The last comment, there hadn't been one for a while, so it must stop for the love of God.
No.
So we need to make
the
oxymel.
Do y'all want to hear Midnight Cry? Yeah, I know, Renee. I know.
Yeah, he sings at home in the shower.
Chance is Jean. He sings all the time, cuts up and sings. Who wants to hear Midnight Cry? Come on, Jean, let's hear it. Yeah.
Oh
sing it. Yes.
This is supposed to be about herbs.
It will be. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Sing it with us, Debbie.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh, my cousin sang that at my uncle's funeral. It was beautiful. It is a beautiful song. That was his song. And We Will Ride. That was the song, man. We Will Ride. That was the best song.
Yep.
Everybody got out of their seats on that one. That was a good one.
Yep.
All right, go.
Oh my.
Go.
Well, I guess I have to.
You do sing. Catherine says sing it.
I look around me. I see prophecies fulfilling everywhere, and the signs of the times, they're appearing everywhere. Oh, I can almost hear my Father saying, "Son, go get my children." At the midnight cry, the bride of Christ will rise when Jesus steps out on a cloud to call his children. The dead in Christ shall rise to meet him in the air. And then those that remain shall be quickly changed, at the midnight cry. The bride of Christ will rise. Ooh, I done got out of breath.
Ooh, that makes me cry.
We need more people. We need more backup singers. Tracy, you left me hanging.
You were doing everybody's part.
Chance says, what is happening? Oh, my God.
We're reminiscing back in the choir days.
Anyway.
Oh, man. Another funny story about choir at New Life.
Oh, my gracious alive.
This one's funny. Chance, you'll appreciate this. Wednesday nights was choir practice after church. So we would stay, and we lived like an hour from church, 45 minutes to an hour from church. And so we all stayed for choir practice. And me and the boys just hung out with Debbie and David's boys and all the other kids. while they practiced. So it was late. It was super late. Everybody left the church. Choir practice was over. We left the church. We get in the car. We're going down the road. We forgot Chance.
Where's Forrest?
We left him on the pew asleep.
We had to turn around and go back. Oh my gracious. At least he was at the altar.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I'm sweating.
It was horrible because the whole time I'm thinking my little baby's running around the church scared to death in the dark.
Okay, let's get to the oxymel.
Anyway, that was funny. Chance, do you feel loved? Do you feel loved, Chance, that we left you there?
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's change gears.
Y'all like that game? Every Monday night, Gene needs to come up with us a good song for y'all to name that tune by.
Rap music, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Mary, did you know? Was he 12? Mary did that to Jesus. Oh, was he 12?
Mary did.
Yeah.
Left him in the synagogue.
No, He was a baby. He was like,
maybe
12. No, maybe 2.
2 to 3.
Maybe 1.5, 2. Maybe 2.
I don't know. He might have been older. I don't know.
I can't remember. All I remember is we left the poor baby on the pew in the church. Okay, that was fun. Everybody likes that. They want you to do it every Monday nights.
Okay, and you're going to sing the rubber tree every other.
No, I'm not.
Okay, let's
go. That's boring. Same thing over and over. Okay, last week we were talking about tinctures, and some of you had some interest in oxymels. So I thought we'd talk about what an oxymel is tonight and make one together. So a tincture, first of all, a tincture is an herbal extract that you prepare by macerating the herb. And what all that means is you just grind it up. And you want to grind it up because then the medicinal properties can be activated. And then you just, you want to do them dry. You can do them fresh or dried in a tincture. And then you just add a menstruum to that and you let it extract and infuse for 6 to 8 weeks at a minimum. And a menstruum is like vodka, vegetable glycerin, or apple cider vinegar. That's a tincture. So what's the difference between a tincture and an oxymel was our interest last week. An oxymel is an herbal extraction of vinegar and honey. So it's really cool because you get it incorporates all of the benefits of honey, and y'all know there's tons and tons of benefits of honey. I mean, honey is the medicine of all time, and then the benefits of apple cider vinegar, especially if you use the raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother. Because the mother has good probiotics and good bacteria for your gut health. So it's just like drinking kombucha or yogurt. It gives you all of those good probiotics. So this apple cider vinegar is actually one that has honey cayenne in it. And this is with the mother. Or you can just use the regular raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, organic, with the mother. Make sure you get the mother because that adds so many more benefits. So an oxymel.
Do you have any effects to the alcohol? Like the alcohol in it, do you have any effects?
Does
it make, in other words, does it make you drunk? Does it make you sleepy?
Well, it shouldn't, because if you take it properly, because
if you drink this much, you might.
Now, if you go in and take a shot or two of it, it might, or it definitely will. But when you're taking a tincture, you're just taking a dropper full or so under your tongue a couple of times a day, or whatever the dosage is, according to if you're using it as a preventative or if you're using it as like because you're sick. So like it really, shouldn't have effects that alcohol would unless you're taking more than you really should be.
Lisa said she made white raisins and gin and it's supposed to help arthritis.
Hey, my dad used to do that.
But granddaddy kept running out of gin, not the raisins.
Yeah. So did my daddy.
Oh,
my daddy used to make that, remember?
Yeah.
He swore by it too. He said it worked. But yeah, he was one of those that maybe abuse the dosage a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, an oxymel is just an extract of honey, apple cider vinegar, and your herbs, whatever herbs you want to use. So you're getting the benefits of the honey, the apple cider vinegar, and the herb of choice. So why would you do an oxymel versus a tincture? Well, oxymels taste a lot better than a tincture does because that honey sweetens it up, and it's like a combination of like the sweetness and the tanginess of the apple cider vinegar. And when you have children that you're giving herbal medicine to, you don't want to give them the alcohol.
No.
Like you either want to make the tinctures or the oxymels out of the vegetable glycerin, which makes it sweet, or out of honey and apple cider vinegar. So it's good for children. But remember too, if you have a child that's under 1 year of age, no honey. Children under 1 are not supposed to have raw honey, local, raw, organic honey. So, but an oxymel would be good for children of age 1 and over. Plus, the taste of it's really good. And you can either just like take a teaspoonful of it or a tablespoonful of it, or you can actually use it to make salad dressings, to make a marinade, or to add it to like make baked goods or whatever. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to make up an oxymel that I'm going to use for a salad dressing, because that's one of the things that I'm trying. We're taking steps to eat cleaner and to be healthier, and we haven't been doing really good lately.
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
We're getting back on track. And one of the things is salad dressings. If you read the ingredients in salad dressings that you just buy, like they are so full of sugar and horrible ingredients. So if you can make your own salad dressings, so much better for you. You eat this wonderful salad and you think you're doing so good, and then you put that dressing on top of it and you're not doing so good. So I'm going to use this oxymel that we're going to make tonight, and I'm going to make a salad dressing out of it.
It matches my shirt.
So let me give you just a little bit while you're doing that. Let me let you do something, give you something to do. All right. The oxymel that I'm going to make, I'm using oregano, and all of these are herbs that I grew in the potager garden and dried them all and had them put up. I'm using oregano, lemon verbena, lemon balm.
Lemon balm.
Because I'm making like a lemon. I want it to be like a lemony salad dressing. I'm using rosemary, which I've already put all of it in here. And what was my other thing? Oregano, lemon balm, rosemary, lemon verbena, and garlic. Those are the ones that I'm going to use. So while you're grinding that up, macerating, we're going to use proper terms tonight. While you're macerating all of those herbs, I'm going to tell you a little bit of the history of oxymel. I love the history of plants. It's been used for over thousands of years. The Greek word oxymeli or oxymeli or oxymel, I don't know, oxymel with an I on the end of it, translates to acid honey. In 400 BC, Hippocrates wrote, "You will find the drink called oxymel often very useful. It promotes expectoration and freedom of breathing." So a lot of people use this with like mullein and other herbs to help with respiratory issues. Another one of the benefits of an oxymel is it actually, let me see, I'm going to make sure I say it all right.
I love macerating.
It actually, the oxymels actually bring out more of the medicinal properties in some herbs. Some herbs do better with an oxymel than they do with a tincture in the alcohol. And let me just tell you a few of those herbs: dandelion, elderberry or elderflowers, garlic, lemon balm, hyssop, nettle, tulsi, chickweed, rose hips, turmeric, basil, mullein, thyme, oregano, horsetail, and rosemary. Those are all herbs that actually have better medicinal properties when you use them as an oxymel with the apple cider vinegar and the honey versus the vodka or the alcohol. So this is the one we're going to do. And I'm just going to tell you a simple recipe that you can use. You can use any of those herbs or any herbs you want to really to make one. So you want to just get a clean mason jar and add your dried herb of choice, and we're gonna fill the jar up about a 1/4 cup of your dried herb. Can you get it in there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, hold it up so they can see.
Now that's crazy. You ain't got a funnel? Here, can we use it? Oh, no. Here, give me that spoon. Give me that spoon.
But I didn't bring the funnel. We got any questions?
She don't know me very well, do she?
Let's see.
How many of these? All of it?
Yeah, all of it.
Here, let me set that down.
Cat's Tiny Kitchen said, I had to use the apple cider vinegar to make a gnat trap. They're bad here in Ohio. Okay. My favorite salad dressing is actually olive oil with fresh lemon juice, salt, and pepper. That's good. We've been making a lot of like with avocado. Hey, Jewel. Commercial salad dressings from the devil. Yes, it is. Wish y'all could make these and sell them like other meal companies. Yeah, I do too.
That'd be a lot of macerating.
Susie said, sadly, I heard from an old gardener that vinegar is made weaker when the company got sold. Yep, I heard that too. And
so was apple cider, Bragg's apple cider vinegar.
That's what she's talking about.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I am not happy about that at all.
Yeah, Katy Perry's supposed to, and Bill Gates supposed to be involved in that.
Yeah, they messed up apple cider vinegar. Alicia said, Tracy, you need to go back to Dollywood. They have added so much to it. Ale said cold pressed extra virgin olive oil and cold pressed avocado. Yep. And vegetable oils, mostly all the oils processed seed oils, which are, yep, they're terrible for us. So see, that's not even 1/4 of the jar. We could add more. I'm going to add some garlic to this as well. And garlic has so many health benefits, y'all. That's the beauty of this too. You know, food is medicine. A food can either be, you know, not good for you, or food can be medicine for you. So we got lemon balm. We've got lemon verbena. These are all like really good nervines, really good for your nervous system. Oregano is a good natural antibiotic. So we're going to eat our medicine, which is beautiful. So how much we got in there now? Did you put all that garlic in there?
Yep.
Okay. So that's probably a little less than 1/4, but we can add a little bit more to it. So we got 1/4 of the herb, dried herb, in our jar. Now we're going to add a cup, 1 part apple cider vinegar to 1 part honey. So we're going to do 1 cup of apple cider vinegar and 1 cup of honey. Now you can adjust this however you want. You might, will you pour that so I don't spill it everywhere? You might want to add more honey to sweeten it up some more. If it's a little,
dangerous.
It's just dangerous. Just don't spill it on my computer. If you want to add, if you want to make it sweeter, just add a little more honey. Where'd our honey go? Did you leave our honey over there? When you made our tea?
I'll put it up.
Oh, we need it.
I got to get the honey. Honey.
So next we're going to add our honey. Look at that. So beautiful. So
Dark honey.
this is actually, these are 1 pound jars. So 1 pound, 16 ounces. So half of this would be 8 ounces, which is a cup. 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, 1 cup of honey. This is a little more than a half, but that's okay. We'll make it a little bit sweeter.
That's the dark honey. Ooh, man, I smell that.
I know.
It smells good.
So what we're going to do, we're going to get this all in here. We're going to stir it up, and we're going to put a lid on it, of course, and we're just going to put it in a cool, dark place for at least 2 weeks. You could leave it a little bit longer if you wanted to, but at least 2 weeks. And then we're going to take, periodically, we're going to go in there and shake it up or stir it up.
That was my honey for my coffee.
We got plenty of honey. And then We're going to strain it and bottle it up and use it. So we'll probably add a little bit more apple cider vinegar to it or some vinegar to it and make our salad dressing with it. Or some olive oil. Probably going to add some olive oil to it. All right, stir that up for us.
This is fun, y'all.
I love making herbal preparations. It's so fun. Yum. That's going to be so
Step
delicious.
inside. Walk this way. You and me play.
Susie says, my friend who's an herbalist is going to teach me to make apple cider vinegar.
Look at
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah, I've never done it, but I have read some things and I've heard it's not that hard to make because the commercial is so not good for you anymore. Then it would be a good idea for us to learn how to make
talking
our
about
own.
Fresh. Okay.
I don't know if lemon juice would work instead of apple cider vinegar or not. I think it probably would because you're just wanting to add something acidic and something and with your honey.
We already put all the ingredients.
We put all we're gonna need. That's all
Okay.
we need right there.
I'm ready
We're gonna
for some
go
salad.
with that. Isn't that gonna be? We're gonna strain
Hey,
all
Chris.
this off and just have our liquid. But that's gonna be so yummy, y'all. And you could do different ones. You could do different recipes. Like you could do one with mullein and have one for respiratory issues. And when you could just take a spoonful of it if you have like bronchitis or something. You could do this one would also be good if you wanted to just take a teaspoonful of it for like anxiety or stress because it has that wonderful lemon balm in it, which is a good nervine herb.
Yeah, Susie, that's our honey. That's our bees' honey.
Yep, that's our honey.
And the funny thing is like we have clear honey. It just depends on what they're feeding on that time of year. But that
Taste
is
of that.
a late fall honey. And
Taste of it.
last year.
That's good. I like it. That's really good. So because isn't that good?
All you need in there is some strawberries now.
That would be so good on like a strawberry spinach salad.
Nuts, some nuts.
Strawberry, spinach, and nuts. That'd be so good. So whenever, like with alcohol or apple cider vinegar, anything that's acidic, I like to put a little bit of parchment paper over my jar, screw my lid on. Make sure you label it and date it. It'll go in my pantry, and that's where it'll sit for a couple of weeks.
How long do you let it sit before you strain it?
Couple of weeks. Yep. And then once you strain it off and you bottle it up, it can last up to 6 months on the shelf. Shelf life up to 6 months. Now you can make it last a little longer if you want to put it in the fridge. That's going to be nice.
Oh, that'll last. That's several meals.
Yeah, that'll be good salad. Or like I said, we could just take a teaspoonful of it for
and all you need is a pestle
you're
and a peck.
anxious or stressed
pestle
out.
and a peck. Here's a pestle and a peck. Macerate.
But there we have it. That's an oxymel. So the difference between tincture and oxymel is made with apple cider vinegar or just vinegar or maybe even lemon juice, something acidic, and honey. And elixir, here's another word we're going to throw in there. Elixirs is an herbal infusion of alcohol and honey. So that, in my mind, that to me would be to take a tincture that you've already made and add a little honey to it, especially if you made a tincture that's real bitter. Like I have a motherwort tincture brewing right now, and it would probably be really easier to take that if I added a little bit of honey to it, and that's an elixir. So there we go, y'all. Hope that was helpful. Cat's Tiny Kitchen said, I missed it. How long did you let it sit before you strained it? About 2 weeks.
Man, I feel like I'm at a restaurant and they've just brought out a little appetizer and I'm waiting on the food.
Yeah, it tastes good. From what I just tasted, though, I think I might want to add a little bit of honey to it. But I'm not. I'm going to wait and see
that tastes fantastic.
You think?
Yes.
I'm gonna wait
and it's going to marinate in the juices and be better. And
yeah, it's going to be delicious. Delicious.
It's always better later.
The oxymel, the most famous oxymel, and you may not know it's an oxymel, but the most famous one is fire cider. And I know a lot of you have heard of fire cider, and some of you probably have made it. My sister-in-law, his sister Jewel, who is on here tonight,
somewhere,
gave me this book a long time ago. This is Fire Cider by Rosemary Gladstar. She's one of my herb heroes of the world. And fire cider is an awesome, awesome health boosting remedy. It's really great for cold and flu season. So I'm going to make us up some fire cider for this winter. And she's got a bunch of different recipes in here. There's a lot of different recipes that you can use. Her most common one is horseradish, onions, garlic, ginger, cayenne pepper, apple cider vinegar, and honey. And there's all kinds of different recipes based on this recipe right here. She was like the one who coined this recipe. And
elderberry on
all
fire.
different kinds of things you can add to it. But this right here is like really, it's hard to swallow it, but it's because it's so hot. Like I'm probably not going to enjoy it very much, but it's really good for cold and flu season. Who has made fire cider before? Let's see. Where did you get your garlic?
Oh, Susie's got a bottle now. I wish I had a bottle.
Where did you get the garlic? Did you grow it? How much garlic was that? I did grow the garlic. I grow my garlic every year. I grew it, and that was about 10 whole garlic cloves. And I have a garlic press, which I love to use because you just take the cloves off. You don't have to peel them. You just throw them in the press and you press it, and it just does all the work for you.
Avalon says she adds jalapenos to hers.
Ooh, yeah, jalapenos.
Cayenne.
I'm definitely going to add the cayenne.
Look, Joel, we still got the little gift card.
Cayenne has so many medicinal properties.
All right, you want to go through some of these other books real quick?
Wait, I'm reading comments.
2 minutes over.
We're okay.
Okay. I want to get
Yeah, we're going to make a batch of fire cider. Hey, that would be fun, y'all. Oh, Glenda's made fire cider before. Sarah makes fire cider, takes a little bit every day as a preventative. That's great.
Good idea.
Susie's got a bottle.
And she's never sick.
It's
That's
strong.
Very good.
Yeah, very good.
How come
very
we
good.
haven't made fire cider?
I just haven't done it yet.
Well, you need to get reading that book.
Yep. Oh, I've already read the book.
I'll go out and work it.
I've read it. I know all about it. I just haven't made it.
Spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Yeah, we're going to make some. I tell you what, here's a challenge. If you've never made fire cider, let's do it this week. If you don't have the ingredients, maybe you can gather the ingredients. Let's all make fire cider this week and let's talk about it next week.
And then we can drink next week.
Well, no, because
What?
it's got to sit and extract and infuse, and I think it's like 6 weeks or
Dang,
so.
Eric.
But
you missed our singing, man.
Oh man, you missed it, Eric. We got a new game we're playing.
We got to have a quartet going.
Yeah, challenge accepted, Avalon said. If you can do it, no pressure, just for fun. If you can do it, everybody try to make some fire cider this week, and let's talk about it next week. It's going to be 6 weeks before we can all taste it.
Eric,
but we can talk about it.
We made some dressing with herbs.
Yeah, it's going to be dressing.
Pestle and a peck. I macerated them.
Lord,
it was awesome.
Where to get the herbs? Okay, so you can.
That would be good over chicken. Grilled chicken.
That would be good on a lot of things. I grew all of these herbs. They're all super. Herbs is one of the easiest things you can grow. I grew these herbs, but if you can't grow them and you don't have a source or a friend that you can get some from, Mountain Rose Herbs is one of my favorite companies to order herbs from. Mm-hmm. There's also Bulk Apothecary. Mountain Rose is usually my go-to because I trust them. I know they're going to be organic, environmentally safe and grown safe. So Mountain Rose Herbs would be a good place to order them from. You need a recipe? Okay. I'll send you my recipe, Catherine. I'll send you a copy.
Man, this is really good. It doesn't have a bad aftertaste.
Yep. Monica said she made fire cider, jalapenos, onions, garlic, pomegranate. Okay. Orange, lemon, lime, horseradish, turmeric would be a good thing to add to it.
Yeah, the fire cider.
Apple cider vinegar, and much more. Yeah. I mean, you can add anything to it. I think that the base of it would be your honey, your apple cider vinegar, like a pepper, some heat, like cayenne, garlic,
Mhm.
onion, and horseradish seems to be a base for most of the recipes that I've seen. But if you can't find that, I would just try to use whatever you can find. And there's all kinds of recipes out there. Rosemary Gladstar is one of my favorite people. So if you can find, you can just Google. She actually has a YouTube video on her making fire cider. So Google that and find her, and that'll give you like some guidelines to go by. Send us the recipes, celebrating farm life. I tell you what, let's do. Let's go ahead and do this, because I say I'll send it to you and then I'll get busy and I'll forget and I won't do it. Let me do this. Y'all get your phones out and get ready to take a screenshot of this. Where did it go? You lost my page.
Here it is.
Is that it?
No, here it is.
There it is. I got it.
Yep. That's elderberry. It's back a couple of pages.
That one. Sorry, y'all.
One
Hold
more.
on a second. Hold on a second.
Another one.
Hold on a second.
Another one. Next one. Next one. Next one.
Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, this is the base recipe. This page right here is all you need. That's the base recipe. Can y'all
Wait a minute.
back it up a little bit? What are you
way.
doing? Back it up a little bit so then get the bottom, because that tells you the dosage. Okay, take a snapshot of that. Now, you can add to that. You can add a lot of different ingredients to that. So I say Google Rosemary Gladstar's fire cider recipe, scoot over, on YouTube and look that up. There's so many different things you can add to it. But I think the base is garlic, onions, cayenne, definitely apple cider vinegar and honey, maybe horseradish, black pepper. That's good. Black peppercorns.
You're horrible, Eric. You're horrible, Eric. He's going to be in a tree in the morning.
Hey, Heather. Heather, we've been talking tonight about oxymels. And this live was inspired by your interest in oxymels last week. So we've been talking about them and we've been making one. We made one. We made one tonight. We made an oxymel together tonight. So maybe if you didn't catch that all, maybe you can go back and watch the replay. Spell the last name. Rosemary Gladstar. Gladstar.
There's a fire cider song.
Oh, okay. Sing it.
I don't know it.
Rosemary Gladstar is like the mother of herbs. I mean, she has some really good books. This is one, Herbal Recipes. Rosemary Gladstar. Here's another one, Medicinal Herbs for Beginners. I guess that's the only 2 rosemary books I have. But she has an Instagram. She has a course. So many different things. Sarah said, for anybody that hasn't made it, don't panic if your garlic turns a greenish color. Mine did, and they say it's normal.
She's about Troy. Me and Troy did at the same hotel.
Yeah, that's right. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Gene went out of town. You want to tell him?
Yeah. So I went out of town for work this past week, and I was leaving that morning, the hotel. I was going to get some coffee, and I said, no, I'll wait. I'll go somewhere else and have breakfast. And anyway, I looked, and I went out the door, and I was like, no. I went back in, and that was Troy. Troy from Higher Grounds was there. So we talked for a while. It's pretty cool. But they're down in that area doing work for a while. So it was pretty cool.
I'm going to, my daughter-in-law, Renee, is going to post a picture of this on Instagram and Facebook tomorrow or tonight. I don't know which one. But you can go to our Instagram and Facebook page and get a snapshot of that if you need it.
She said he called and said, you won't believe who I just saw. But Monica said that garlic has the same has a reaction to the vinegar. It turns them blue. That's kind of like our little tea we have. Little what's it called? Pea flower. What is it?
Butterfly pea. Susie said you got a whole week to learn the fire cider song, Jean.
Yeah, but there's no. Well, maybe YouTube.
Oh, that's funny.
Talking about fire cider.
One other thing y'all had asked about last week was herb books that I would recommend. So I brought a few tonight. I know we're over, so I'll just go over them real quick.
We're not. We're 50 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I was just rushing you.
Gene, he's rushing me. A couple of my favorite herb books. First of all, this one was my very first herb book.
Oh, yeah. Jean, I remember that. Did I buy that? Great. Good job.
When I first started getting interested in herbs, Jean bought me this book as a surprise. This was my first herbal book, and it's good for beginners because it just has the different herbs in here and tells a little bit of information about them. So it's good for beginners. And then I advanced to the Rodale's Encyclopedia of Herbs that gives you a lot of information about each herb. And then I would say, like, if you want to learn more about how to grow herbs in the South, this one is a treasure. This is Southern Herb Growing with Madeline Hill and Gwen Barkley with Jean Hardy. But Madeline Hill was an amazing Southern herbalist. And this book right here is hard to come by, but if you can find it, it is a treasure. And it tells you all about which herbs to grow in the South, which ones will do better in our climates. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful book. My new favorite, and then of course the Rosemary Gladstar books, and she has many others. These are just the only two I've got, plus my fire cider book. Rosalie, here's another good herbalist for y'all. Rosalie de la Forêt.
And Emily Hahn.
Forte. I thought it was Forte.
Forêt.
But I think it's, I don't know. Rosalie de la Forêt. That's right. She has a YouTube channel and she has really good information on herbs. She is a wonderful herbalist. So I ordered her book. It's Wild Remedies. And this is a really good book too, with a lot of information on individual herbs. Now this is my all-time favorite herb book, The Healing Garden by Juliet Blankenspore. This is...
They have some names.
My favorite herb book. She has the Chestnut School of Herbal Medicine. And my school that I do online is the Herbal Academy. And I've done courses with them for many, many years. And if I wasn't already like in on that school, I would do the Chestnut School of Herbal Medicine because she's really, really good. Now, she actually lives in Asheville, North Carolina, and her whole herbal apothecary house, her store, all of her belongings, everything got destroyed.
Oh, man.
And they have like a GoFundMe where they're trying to build back up their herbal collection in their store and everything. It's really, really sad. But anyway, this is a really, really, really good book, y'all. It has all kinds of excellent information about different preparations, about growing herbs, handcrafting herbal remedies, different monographs on individual herbs. Really a good book. So if I was just getting started and I wanted to know a lot about medicinal herbs, I would go Rosemary Gladstar's. I think she is an excellent place to start.
So, Tracy, do you have a favorite herb, taste, or smell?
Ooh.
You can't ask.
That's like asking me, do I have a favorite child? That's hard. I can't do it.
So, Farm Life Alabama wants to know if you would do another live and tell them what to grow in Alabama if they were living in Alabama in the gardens.
Herbs or
Herbs.
herbs?
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll do that. Let's write that down.
My Christmas list is growing.
So what herbs to grow in Alabama?
In the gardens.
Okay. We will go over it. We'll go over it tonight, but we're a little past our time probably.
There's your timer up there in red.
Yeah,
Those
let's talk
really
about
good.
that. Let's dive into that next time.
Lemon balm right now is my favorite.
Lemon balm's a good one.
Yeah.
Lemon balm is just, it's called the gladdening herb just because it uplifts your spirits.
Now the one
makes you happy.
The one that I really like is the fragrance is amazing, and it's actually beautiful. It has a little white flower, but it's sweet anise bush. Is that right? Oh, that thing smells like I would go out in the garden and just grab it and you just kind of stroke it in your hand, and it gets that scent all over your hand.
It's an artemisia,
Okay.
and it's called Sweet Annie. And he called it Sweet Annie's bush.
I thought that's what it was. What you told me it was called that.
We're not going to talk about why he said that, but it's it's Sweet Annie, and it is in the Artemisia family.
Well, you shouldn't have told me that.
Turn red, and it's wormwood or artemisia, and it's really good for parasites.
Yeah.
In fact, I had an issue with some intestinal parasites, and that was one of my herbs for my treatment was wormwood. Artemisia.
Oh yeah, wormwood.
Yeah. There's many different varieties.
Catherine says she's rolling.
There's many different varieties of
I think it was. I
Artemisia.
just like to say I like Sweet Annie.
We're not talking about it. We are not talking about it.
Yeah.
Susie said I have herbs lining my front walk. Yes, they smell so good. I do that too. I just walk through the garden and brush them.
If you brush against them, they
smell good. Lemon verbena is good, and that's a good tea. That's one of the herbs we just added to our oxymel is lemon verbena.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Pineapple sage is a good one. So many different.
You used to have back when you were doing mints in the first garden. You got that. It was hard to find at the time. That chocolate mint.
I got it.
You still got it,
man. Chocolate mint's a good mint.
Mint, I just don't really. Mint's good, but if you don't put it in something where it can be contained, boy, it'll spread. I
grow my mints in a pot.
Woo.
Mints will take over your whole entire 20 acres.
Catherine spit laughing.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, no. Alan and Kathy from Ohio.
Oh, my gracious.
Y'all missed a good one tonight. You'll have to go back and watch the replay.
We made some salad dressing, and it is good.
Oh, me.
I macerated it up, these fresh herbs.
Oh, Lord.
That really is good. I think it would be good with strawberries, some nuts over a salad.
Over spinach.
Even some grilled chicken, marinated in grilled
vegetables, anything, fish, anything.
What would you do with spearmint?
Spearmint. Oh, spearmint's a good one. I'd put it in tea, first of all.
Yeah, but if you put too much, it stays with you.
You can't use a lot of it. But spearmint's great. Any mints are great. Mint is good for opening up your stuffy nose.
Yeah.
Whenever we have a stuffy nose, I use peppermint, wintergreen, spearmint, any mint that I got, and sniff it, and it helps open up your sinuses.
Forrest laughs at me, Chance, our son, because out bush hogging or whatever, my sinuses, it needs rinsed, and I'm about to sneeze now, but these herbs, but oh my gosh. Woo! But I'll get a pot of excuse me, but I'll get a pot of boiling water and put all kind of herbs in it and essential oils, peppermint, and it will clean. I put a towel over my head and they'll just look at Cooper. You would have seen Cooper. He was just looking at me like, but get in that steam.
Helps open you up.
I need some now.
Yeah, Susie, lemon balm.
Oh my gracious.
Lemon balm is in the mint family, and it will spread too.
Oh yeah.
A good way to control that, though, is if you can, when it goes to flower, if you can cut it off before it goes to seed, you can help. Now, it spreads by seed and it spreads by rhizome root, but if you can try to nip it in the bud with the seed, it'll help to keep it from spreading so bad.
Alan says that his granny years ago in Kentucky drank sassafras tea.
Oh, yeah,
What's it good
sassafras
for?
tea.
What's it?
Sassafras is really good for digestive issues, stomach issues, heartburn, digestive issues.
Yeah, those sassafras.
Yeah.
Them bucks love rubbing their horns on that sassafras tree.
Charlene, I use Young Living essential oils. That's my primary essential oil that I use. doTERRA, I think, is a good one.
Oregano. I put oregano in it too because oregano oil is an antibacterial, and when you inhale it, it gets in your lungs and it helps you if you have any infection.
Yep. Mountain Rose Herbs also has good essential oils, but Young Living is who I use. Spearmint in a strainer on top of her teapot and pour the hot water over it. Let it steep and use it for tea. Yep. Yep. I don't like to just make mint tea, but I like to sometimes add just a little bit of any kind of mint with a tea, like lemon or chamomile or whatever else. But I don't like just a mint tea. Mint does something weird to me. Whenever I drink mint or
everything she eats tastes like mint
for months, months. So it does like this weird thing to me. So
is sassafras like horehound?
No,
I don't think so.
Sassafras is different than horehound. Horehound, it's really completely different. Sassafras is a tree, and it's actually a native tree here for us. Horehound is more like a ground cover perennial, and it's more. I mean, they both have like a licorice type flavor.
Yeah,
but it's different.
So we got a double question, same question.
Okay.
What's the volume amount of herbs, fresh herbs, to make tea? It really depends on how strong you want it. Kind of like coffee.
On how strong you like it. But usually I think like the base for that is like 2 teaspoons of herb per cup of tea. I think that's the ratio.
Think about it like a tea bag. Like a tea bag, and if you had your herb ground up and it was in a tea bag, that's about how much herbs you want.
It's like 2 teaspoons of herb per cup, I believe.
Man, that stuff's got my nose going.
Got you messed up? Yeah, sassafras is like root beer.
Oh yeah.
Isn't sassafras what's used to make real root beer? I don't know, Avalon. It may be. Does anybody know the answer to that?
I like root beer.
Huh. That's cool. Go Jean Go says she dried so many herbs this summer to prep for winter. Yes. Yeah, I've been drying some too. Love growing my own herbs, drying them, making different preparations with them. No, you can't. We got to infuse for 2 weeks.
We need to make more, and that way we have it.
I'm glad you like that so much.
It really is good.
Very cool.
Better at eating that other stuff.
So y'all tell us, what are some things y'all would like for me to talk about? Like tonight we covered Oxymels, tinctures, elixir.
I want to learn more about Sweet Annie. What's it good for? No, I mean, what's it good for? Is it just a floral scent, or is it medicinal property to it?
I told you it's good for parasites.
Oh.
It helps eliminate parasites. And Sweet Annie is used a lot to make wreaths, because it's like a long wand, and you can make. I did it before. Made like a
it's
Christmas
like baby's
wreath.
breath, kind of.
That's what it looks like. Yeah. Londa said my grandmother would go out and pull 3 spearmint leaves to run hot water over. She didn't put the leaves into the tea; just ran the water over them for the flavor. Okay, then it wasn't as strong.
Yeah.
Cat's Tiny Kitchen makes a simple syrup after steeping the peppermint and add it to her tea and coffee. Yeah, that's good. Monica said drying all kinds of things. Onions in the dehydrator. Ooh, that's nice. Presentation to make in November. How to fill your spice cabinet with your garden. Good job,
So
Monica.
Renee, we're proud of Renee. She made her first elderberry syrup
Yeah,
this week.
yeah. Very proud of her. I told her she's going to keep on and she's going to be an herbalist.
Charlene wants to know about the type of herbs used for ridding of parasites. Wormwood.
Wormwood was one of the main ones. Catnip was one.
It's not an herb, but if you have any black walnuts, you can get the whole.
Black walnut is good for parasites. You can just take you can buy like black walnut supplement.
Yep.
And take
ground up shells of black walnut.
What was some of the other ones that I did? I had like a whole regimen that I had to do. We alternated them. But wormwood, catnip, those were the top ones, and black walnut. I'd have to get my list out and look. Yeah, great job, Renee. I'm proud of her. She did good. She called and asked what was some things she could do because Cooper goes to nursery at church, and he always seems to have like congestion, a room full of little babies and kids, and they're going to be sick. So I told her maybe make up an elderberry syrup, give him just a little bit each day as like a preventative. So we're trying that. Do you use herbs for your animals? We use oregano for our chickens, and we put some oregano oil in their water
and apple cider
vinegar. And as far as the chickens go, sometimes when I clip herbs, I have herbs growing around their chicken coop. So sometimes when I prune them or clip them or whatever, I'll just throw them in their coop and in their nesting boxes. And they help with parasites and stuff.
So would you have any more stuff?
Walnut makes a good dye for alpaca fiber.
Oh yeah, that stuff. When you pick those up, it will stain. You can't get that dye off your hands. Oh my gracious.
Yeah.
Yellow root.
Our boys used to take. We had a walnut tree right by our house. They would take those walnuts and throw them at each other as grenades and play war with them. And they'd have big webs on them. They were rough and tough boys. The yellow root was another thing that my family hunted for and used for different things. Oh, yeah. Yes, yellow root is a very
pumpkin seeds.
Yes. Oh yeah, pumpkin seeds is really good for parasites. Really good to give all your animals pumpkin seeds. Good for parasites. Yes, thanks for bringing that up. It does work. Oh, happy birthday, Tom.
We're going to sing him happy birthday.
We did not know it was your birthday.
Happy turning early 71.
71. All right. Go ahead. Happy birthday to you.
A happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Major Tom. Happy birthday to you. Have a good one tomorrow. Yes.
Yep.
Pumpkin
seeds. Good parasites for animals. Good.
Oh yeah.
Parasite remedy for animals.
Yeah, Champ used to always. He had stomach problems. Our lab. And he would always eat comfrey.
He always went for the comfrey.
You open the gate and he'd beeline.
Always went for the comfrey. Y'all have made his whole year. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday, Tom.
Yes. Have an extra piece of birthday cake for me.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, do it.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, y'all.
So
next week, what do y'all want to talk about? We're going to talk about what herbs that you can grow in Alabama. Anything else y'all want to know about as far as herbs? Any subjects y'all would like to talk about? Because I can talk about herbs and gardens and flowers and plants. All right. It's been fun.
Yes. Well, all right.
All right, y'all. I hope you all fire cider check in. That's
right. We gotta
Yep,
make our
we
fire
gotta make our
cider.
fire
And
cider.
everybody have it, and well, of course we gotta wait though.
You gotta wait. We're just gonna
Everything
be.
you gotta wait.
We gotta talk.
Hey,
about
Rita.
It. Hey, Rita.
Love you too, Eric. Peace out.
Yeah. If you missed it, we've got a challenge going. Everybody's gonna make fire cider this week, and then we're gonna talk about it next week.
Good old fire cider.
Yep. And then we're gonna be prepped and ready for cold and flu season. That way, if we get sick, we got something to combat it with, or if we're smart, we'll take a little bit every day as a preventative so we don't get sick.
That's right. She's in 10A.
10A.
Similar to.
All right.
Similar at all to, is it similar at all to A, or is she talking about 8?
10A, you can grow a lot more than like you have.
That's like Jewel.
Yeah, you can grow a lot more than. You have a hardier growing zone.
You can grow some avocados.
Yeah. Yeah. But on that note as well, there's some herbs that probably aren't going to do quite as well for you. Things like calendula and chamomile, maybe even feverfew, some of those things, like we can't grow them during the summer. We can only grow them during spring and fall because they don't like that much heat and humidity.
Sue wants to know what herbs are good for diabetics. Maybe some research.
Yeah, I think I was supposed to research that for this week.
Where do you get horseradish root?
I think you could just get it from the grocery store over in the produce section.
Which herbs can be grown inside during winter?
That's a hard one. That's a really hard one because herbs need to be grown they need some sun. And you can try to grow some in a windowsill or where it gets some indirect sunlight. But herbs are kind of hard to grow inside in the wintertime.
So 10.
You could try rosemary, thyme, mints, rosemary, thyme, mints. You could try like some parsley. I don't know if that would do well or not. Oregano.
If you had a green stalk,
try oregano.
If you had a green stalk, you could grow a lot of herbs.
Yeah, you could grow herbs in a green stalk and then just cover them if it got too cold. But
we can roll them in when it's cold and put them out in the sun during the day.
Oh, okay, Susie, those do fine there. That's good to know.
But she's in 10A and wants to know if it's similar to Alabama. They're real arid there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're 8B. So 10A, see, you actually have like a hardier growing zone. Yeah, you have you can grow things that we can't grow because ours will die.
Like my sister lives, Huntington Beach, and she's growing fruit and huge avocado trees, and we can't do that here. Frost will kill it.
I mean, we could if we grow them in a greenhouse.
If we had a big hoop house.
Yeah, Alan, I have bad luck with herbs inside too. I really do.
Yeah, overwatered. Yep.
Tanya has 7 grow bags for growing vegetables. Someone stole 3 of my pots. What? Somebody stole your tomato plants? That's crazy.
Tanya said she's had the same bucket with parsley for 4 years.
All right. Wow. Good job. Yeah, Monica, a green stalk with the covers. There's a sale for $19 off both the frost cover and the insect covers now. Yep.
Yeah, those are cool because you can roll them in and roll them out.
Mm-hmm. You sure can. I just planted a new one, and I've got it full of lettuces and kales, some thymes, like a big salad bowl.
Oh my gracious, she's got an avocado tree in her back. I love avocados. I try to eat one every day.
We love avocados.
I
want to get a hoop house.
Yeah, we're wanting to get a big greenhouse for growing year round.
My herbs, green stalks, having a cover. Yep. Nice.
Well, all right.
All right, you guys.
Well, peace out.
Yep. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight. What does that say? Arrow
gardens are great for winter herb.
Hydroponic. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good idea. His
Adam
second
Bensant.
cousin has a company called Grow Logic,
Yep.
where he's designed and created these hydroponic grow systems.
Yeah, it has the lights on it.
Yeah, he
everything.
gave us one.
Yep.
And I need to pull it out
Yep.
and you do it. But
Mhm.
yeah, if you're interested in hydroponics, y'all can go check him out. It's called Grow Logic, or the Logic Dude.
Yep.
He has a YouTube channel and a website. And if y'all are interested in hydroponics, he's got some neat things.
Mhm.
Good night, Glenda.
Good night.
Good night, Susie, Avalon, Heather, Catherine, everybody. Good night, y'all. We'll see y'all next week at the farm table.
Yoo-hoo.